I might have bought the wrong car. We're gonna find out if that's the case by looking at this Armada Pro-4X. I'll include a link to the Nissan Salt Lake's website in the description down below. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Paul. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get right into it. Under the hood is a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 that goes through a 9-speed. Fuel economy is 15 around town, 18 on the highway, with power outputs being 425 horsepower and then 516 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me out with that. Now this one's in this kind of like bluish green color, and I love the nostrils there on the Pro-4Xs now. Really cool headlight design with this new Armada. You've got the orange on the Nissan logo to signify it's a Pro-4X. We also have parking sensors, fog lights, and you can see a pretty aggressive approach angle with some recovery points, unlike the new Toyota Sequoia. And overall, when you look at this thing from a front-end perspective, it looks cool. Tire and wheel setup is 275 by 60 by 20. The wheels are blacked out. You've got nice all-terrain tires. They're a little bit weaker, I would say. So that's one thing you probably want to change the tires. Maybe even the wheels. Go down to an 18. Got these chunky fender flares. You can see the venting there on the side. Blacked out mirror caps, door handles. And then here is your side profile. So again, you can imagine slightly beefier tires with smaller wheels, and the side profile would look quite a bit more angry. When it comes to key fob features, we got the Nissan logo, we have remote start, lock and unlock, the opening for the hatch, and I actually like the new fob. 150 watt outlet here in the back, and this is similar in size to a Tahoe, not the newest Tahoe, probably the previous gen would be a better comparison. Now you've got buttons to raise and lower the suspension, that's what those are for. These are for the seats to raise and lower them for the third row. The second row you can only lower the seats. I like the little taillight cluster there. You can see the light bar that goes across, and then look at that Pro-4X. So altogether, the exterior of this looks fantastic. It actually looks a lot better than the Sequoia that this technically competes against. And I would say it even looks better than the new 250 Land Cruiser that it doesn't compete against directly, but there's a lot of price crossover. This week's giveaway is all about muscle and luxury with two Cadillac V cars, the first of which is a CT5V Blackwing and the second is an Escalade V. Both these have supercharged V8s producing nearly 700 horsepower each. They also have tons of luxury and modern technology to match. Not only can you win both of these cars, but part of the giveaway is also $73,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes, and your donations go to help children's and veterans charities. Use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4X bonus tickets on any donation, $25 or more. Keyless entry, and let's check out the interior. You've got nice orange stitching, soft touch on the door panel too. Pro-4X there on the seat, and then it is perforated all down the center. Legroom in the back is good. We also have a little storage pocket. Heated seats. We've got our own climate zone, some USB ports. And 12 volt. There's even more USBs with the center console here because this does have captain chairs. Now they definitely did cheap out a bit on the third row, not horrible. At least the seats are going to be easy to clean. And then this is not going to be as spacious as you can see as like a Tahoe or something, but you can still fit adults back there. Keyless entry for up front. Let's check it out. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. We've got memory seats down below. The mirrors do power fold in. We also have our window controls up front and more of that nice stitching and everything. 1,466 pounds of payload, not bad at all. Pro-4X, and again, perforated all down the center. Power adjustments on the side with lumbar support. Got the opening for the hatch, and then you also have your steering assist. This leads to the steering wheel. You got the Nissan logo there in the center, nice trim all around. Paddle shifters there on the back for the 9-speed. Practical controls on the front face for like the voice command controls for the screen, your cruise control there on the other side of the volume controls. And then here is that screen. You can customize the information that's displayed in the center depending on what you're looking for, and then it will also show the different drive modes. There's a ton of drive modes with this for both on-road and off-road use. Again, this is supposed to be a do-everything type vehicle. 360 camera system with this, good resolution actually too. And then as for the infotainment system itself, you've got this little shortcut bar here at the bottom that you can use to pop into the different tabs. It's pretty responsive overall. It does take a second for some of the stuff to load up, but I'd say it's relatively user-friendly. I do like the kind of design cues happening there on the dash. This does come with trailer brake controls, and then boom, lots of physical controls here in the center for the climate. You also have for the heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, your drive mode select, and yes, this does have these little buttons here for the drive line. It's a full-time four-wheel drive system, but you do have your four-wheel high and low, and then it does have a rear locking differential. We've got more controls down below for the transmission select. Yes, it's buttons, and then you're going to set the air suspension to auto. It will also adjust with the drive modes. And then look at that. Phone charging pad, some cup holders. Just like that kind of rugged feeling. There's also a little cubby underneath the whole center console setup, so if you kind of zoom out, you can see it's under there. And then there's the center console. It's massive, so that's great. More nice trim on the top of that. We've got a camera rear view mirror, and then this has a panoramic sunroof. 2026 Armada Pro-4X. Now it starts at $74, but this one has the premium package added to it, convenience, a few other things. $83,850. Let's see how this Pro-4X performs. Filming this during rush hour, so we'll see how this goes. And I will say, I do have a soft spot for the, and I just put the air suspension auto. I do have a soft spot for the Armada Pro-4X. I think that Nissan bringing this over to the US is such a huge win. But like most things, when Nissan finally gives us what we've been asking for, it's like it's happened so late. I wouldn't say the hype's died, but you know, it's like everyone's been like, please Nissan Patrol, give us a Patrol, give us a Patrol. And then finally they give us a Patrol, but it's like, oh, also, are you gonna go bankrupt or not, Nissan? Like, what's happening there? You know what I mean? So yeah, let's drive this thing. I mean, first off, this is a comfortable vehicle. Now, I am not the biggest fan of air suspension. I'll kind of show you guys through the lot here. Like, this is body on frame with independent suspension, so it actually soaks things up pretty well. But air suspension, again, this is in the normal height, is fine until you jack it up. Once you jack it up, man, this lot's a little bit tighter than I thought it would be. Once you jack up the air suspension, you lose that compression up and down, and so then the vehicle becomes quite a bit bumpier, quite a bit more uncomfortable, and you lose a bit of articulation too. So, but yeah, I mean, you guys can see through the bumps and everything in the parking lot. It's actually pretty comfortable. This is one of the weirder demonstrations, but we gotta make do with what we have with the traffic that we've got going on here. I wonder if this Jeep will let me in. We'll see. Oh, they will. That's nice of them. Usually don't see that kind of courtesy in Salt Lake. But probably because they're a Jeep owner. Jeep owners are usually pretty cool. Especially Cherokee. Cherokee and Grand Cherokee. Well, more Cherokee than Grand Cherokee. Grand Cherokee people can be a bit gaudy. This thing handles so well. I really like this car, guys. Like, everyone before I bought, you know, as I was talking about buying the LX and everything, everyone's like, please, Armada Pro-4X, and I very seriously considered it. And there's part of me that's still like, you know what, maybe I should have done the Armada Pro-4X, because it looks great. It's very capable off-road, and I love the comfort that this provides. The seats are extremely comfortable. Oh, there's another train coming through. I don't know if I'm going to get through this light anytime soon, so maybe I'll just turn here. I don't know. But anyways, the seats are very comfortable. You got the acoustic glass up front, so it's very well insulated. I mean, this is a luxury vehicle, but it also, like a Land Cruiser, can do a lot of off-roading. I mean, this thing can literally go up the side of a mountain. Man, I love the, I mean, the torque and everything. This powertrain's great. Nissan and Acura, in my opinion, their turbo V6s are better than Toyotas. And I say that as someone who just bought an LX. I like the smooth delivery. It seems like they're a bit smoother than what Toyota is offering. Toyota's V6 isn't bad by any means, but I mean, this is very impressive with the overall delivery. And man, sorry, this is horrible. Rush hour sucks. Here's how I'll sum things up. If you're looking for value, this is expensive. But in terms of like off-road SUVs, this is one of the best values in the market. And that's what Nissan's been doing, is they've been a really strong value play. The Frontier Pro-4X, amazing value. The Titan before they discontinued it, amazing value. So this, what you're getting is a full size, but you're getting it at the price of what Toyota's asking for a Land Cruiser Prado here in the US that's fully loaded. I mean, it's a little bit more than that, but not, I mean, you look at the GX 550 and, you know, boom, you're over this price tag with the GX 550. And so yeah, you're getting a Land Cruiser like vehicle at, well, sorry, yeah, Land Cruiser like vehicle, but also, you know, Sequoia like vehicle in certain ways because it's a full size. And it's not crazy. Now this is about the same size as the Sequoia TRD Pro. I like the Sequoia TRD Pro with certain things. Like I like the solid rear axle in terms of the off-road performance that provides. But as an overall package, I think this is a better packaging by far. I mean, the third row is actually usable. The cargo area is actually usable. And I think this looks way better than the Sequoia. I prefer the powertrain, even though it has less horsepower and less torque on paper. I just prefer how this feels with the overall performance. And the tech is, I mean, Toyota's tech isn't like crazy good. So like this is right there when it comes to tech. And it's a looker. So maybe, well, maybe if the wife ends up, if we end up with another kid, then maybe if they don't have to do another 3-row SUV, then maybe this will be it. I don't know. We'll see.